Hi everybody, it's Stacy, and it's Wednesday, and today, this is my first video of the day, because I had some errands to run this morning. I had to go pick up some more solder and some Floetrol, and then I spent like 2 hours on the phone with Michaels trying to order canvas and paint, and they kept screwing up the shipping thing and telling me they couldn't fix it, and I had to get a supervisor, and it's a big ordeal. I hate this. I hate this having to order everything. I could just run up to Hobby Lobby, which is 5 minutes from here, and get most everything I needed. And I got them to waive the shipping cost, and then I decided I'd just pick it up there. It was such a hassle to get them to fix the problems. They had half of it to ship and half of it to be picked up, and they couldn't fix it. So I just said, well, I'll just pick up what I can pick up, and y'all just deliver what you need to deliver. And it was just a major ordeal. So I'm going to drive up to Tyler tomorrow. That's about an hour and a half from here. The things we do, man. But I'm going to get my stuff, because I'm tired of recycling these canvases. I need to do it. I mean, some of these are pretty crappy when I look back on them. So I need to do it. So I'm glad I have. I've got a bunch of them stacked up here that I'm going to redo. And but I'd like to have a fresh one to work on. And I need some more paint. I'm almost out of white. You can't be without white. So I'll have to make a trip. This is kind of an earth tone vermilion and red pour. And it's going to be a flip cup, because I've been doing good with those lately. And I've been liking how they've turned out. There's Deco Art 24 karat gold. Master's Touch black. And those two don't have any pigment in them. Neither does the primary red by Master's Touch. The vermilion has persimmon color art pigment in it. And the bronze has bronze pigment in it. And the copper has Pearl X pigment in it. So they're kind of half and half, which is the way I like to do them. I like to have some that are just paint, but I like to have some pigments thrown in there too, just for the glitz, the glimmer effect that they produce. So we'll see how this turns out. This is what I just went over there and said I'm just going to let my hands go to whatever colors and paint they go to, and this is what I turned out with. So we'll see what it does. And anyway, I get so frustrated on having to deal with the computer like that, ordering on the computer and things like that happening. You know, I mean, you set it for delivery and you expect that that's what it's going to do, and then it goes to them and comes out half and half. And I said, that's the stupidest thing I ever heard. Why would I drive an hour and a half away to pick up half my order? You know, if I'm going to do that, I want to pick it all up, you know. And anyway, it was just a big ordeal, big frustrating ordeal. But I finally got it worked out, and I got my shipping taken off, so they're not charging me for shipping since I'm not having anything shipped. Which is what I told them. There's no point in charging me shipping if I'm not having anything shipped, duh. But I've had trouble ordering from them before. The last time I ordered from them, I had it set to ship, and they had everything set for pickup. I don't know what their computer system does. It has a mind of its own, and it expects me to go along with whatever it puts in, and I don't do that. So, okay, let me pull that down so it didn't run off. I didn't get that one separated quite good enough. That's pretty. We're going to try the big torch. Probably going to set off the smoke alarm. Don't be alarmed. That's the only problem with using the big torch. It sets off the smoke alarm. The little torch will set it off if I'm torching resin. Our smoke alarm is really sensitive or something. I don't know. So this is the first artwork I've done today. I need to work on that stained glass sun I've got in there. And I told myself I'd do one painting and then I'm going to go in there and work on it. But I've been kind of dreading it. It's hard, and for some reason I find it hard. I don't know why. It's not really any different than a lot of things I've done. I have to be in a certain mood to do both of these things, and I seem to get in this mood more than I get in that mood nowadays. I don't know. When I have a new stained glass project, I'm pretty excited about it, and I can work on it without much hesitation, but I get bored really easily, and I guess that's what it is. I get kind of bored with what I'm working on, and it takes longer. I guess I'm spoiled. This is what it really boils down to. I'm spoiled by the immediate gratification that painting provides. You know, with this, you know, doing a regular flip cup without the bloom recipe, you mix your paints, you do your painting, you have a result in 15 minutes. You know, if you're doing the blooms, mixing those colors takes longer, more like an hour and 15 minutes. But you know, it's just something beautiful in no time, you know, and I guess I'm really spoiled to that. I'm really used to how, you know, I'm kind of like that anyway. I don't like to wait, and I'm real big on immediate gratification kind of things. So this is right up my alley, you know, just it provides exactly what I want, and it does it quickly. And I'm pouring off some paint because I had one craze, and I was really pissed off about it because it was a really pretty painting, and I'm not sure why it happened. I think I left too much paint on the canvas because it was so beautiful. I didn't want to pour anything off, so I have to be careful about doing that, because I know I do it. I get so excited about what I'm looking at. I don't want to change it, you know. And this is beautiful. See, this is one I have to watch because I don't want to pour anything off of it. It's gorgeous, but I'm going to because I don't want it to craze. It wasn't bad crazing. I mean, I could have, you know, I could still, you know, it's not like I'd have to throw it away, but I probably will redo it. Some things I don't mind it crazing. Sometimes the crazing actually makes it look interesting, I think. But it just depends, you know. That's pretty good. I've poured off a good bit of it. I think that's pretty. Alright, let's torch it again. And then I'll let y'all see up close. I think that's really pretty. I like the vermilion and the red together. I didn't really think I would, but I think it's pretty. I don't know why I'm wearing gloves. This isn't bloom recipe. I just got in the habit. Oh, I know. Because a cat puked in here. That's why. I had to pick up my paper that's on the floor in here because there was cat puke all over the floor in here, and I had to clean that up, and I don't do that without gloves. It's gross. Alright, now if this sets off the smoke alarm, don't freak out. It makes me want to pee in my pants every time it goes off. It scares the shit out of me, and I know it's going to happen. You know, I don't know why it scares me, because I know it's likely to happen, but it scares me every time. And it goes off using this big torch very frequently. And I had forgotten that, and the other day when I got this torch back and got the refill on it, I started using it. And of course that alarm went off, scared the absolute hell out of me. I don't know why it does that. I think the fuel floods to this end and it overwhelms it or something. But I can't help it. Hey, quit it, quit it, quit it. Quit it. told you it'll stop. I'm going to use the little one more often. I'll use the other one for backups just so it doesn't do that. I hope it doesn't scare y'all as bad as it scares me. I told you I know what's going to happen and I still scream every time it goes off. Can't get used to it. Okay, this is one that's dried from yesterday I wanted to show y'all. That's a little bitty canvas, but look at how pretty that turned out. And this is the red one that I did, the vermilion one I should say, and it's dried. And I think they're very pretty. They'll be pretty when I put the resin on them. Alright, bright light off. Always forget the bright light. And I need to fix this where this cord, there we go now. I got the cord fixed where it's closer to me, so I won't have to make y'all wait while I look for that. Alright, let's go here. Ooh, boy. Oh, I forgot. I also put some interference gold in the gold. And you can see that. The shimmers that are kind of sprinkled out around, that's from that interference gold. When I first bought that, I didn't know what interference paint was. And I poured some of it out, and it's not really gold. It's kind of, look how beautiful that is. Oh boy, it's really pretty. It's actually kind of taupe colored. Kind of a pale, it looks like caulk. Like brown, you know, that caulk that you get that's kind of tinted brownish. Look at that. Ooh, that's pretty. That's what it looks like. And I was like, what the hell is this? That's not gold. And then I read about interference paints, and I tried it, and I usually just mix it in with my gold or a color that it mixes with, because I love the way it mixes throughout and makes those little shimmers everywhere. I don't use it in everything. I use it in things that little shimmers everywhere will look good, like this one. Some things aren't exactly suited, but I think a little shimmer works for just most things. You know, it doesn't hurt. Anyway, I really like that one. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I can't go work on that other thing right now. I'm just not in the mood. Maybe if I paint another piece, I'll get in the mood. I have to work up to these things. You know, I get the don'ts. Y'all ever get the don'ts? The don'ts are when you just don't feel like doing anything. Anything, usually. Usually when I have a bad case of the don'ts, I lay there and try to think about what I'm going to do. And try to work up the energy to do it. And if I can make myself get up and do anything, it's usually going to be art that'll get me up. And when I get up and do something, I feel better and I get motivated. But I've had the don'ts today. I think it was having to be on the computer all that time. That's what I'm going to blame it on anyway. So anyway, I'm trying to get out of my don'ts. Y'all are helping me. Thank you very much. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day, and tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Bye-bye.